UFC lightweight champion Islam Makhachev makes his first title defense against UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski. Let's talk Makhachev versus Volkanovski. The UFC lightweight champion and number 2 ranked pound-for-pound fighter Islam Makhachev, 23-1, fighting out of Russia, sets out to defend his throne and claim Volkanovski's number 1 pound-for-pound ranking. Makhachev, the combat sambo specialist, comes into this fight with 8 first-round finishes and has won 11 in a row. Makhachev is following in Khabib's shoes according to his teammates and might be even more talented according to them. He possesses a well-rounded game with his excellent smothering wrestling, solid striking, world-class ground game, along with his toughness and endurance. But on the other side of the octagon, you have the UFC featherweight champion and the number 1 ranked pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski, 25-1, fighting out of Australia, and is determined to dethrone Makhachev and become the 5th fighter in UFC history to simultaneously hold championships in 2 weight classes. The UFC featherweight champion enters this fight on an incredible 22-fight win streak and hasn't suffered a loss since May of 2013. The former professional rugby player brings in impressive footwork, incredible endurance, and a gunslinging stand-up attack that has left his opponents on the raw end and looks to do the same against a dangerous Makhachev tonight. Tonight's betting odds have Makhachev coming in as the favorite at a -380 and Volkanovski coming in at a big +310 underdog. And here's how it went down. Makhachev did take Volk's back a few times in the fight, but could never finish. This was a super technical fight. Early in the fight, Volk lands another punch that wobbles Makhachev again, but Makhachev secures another takedown. But Volkanovski back to his feet. This was a big win for his confidence. This was a back and forth fight all night, and late in the fight, Volkanovski started to really pick up the pace, showing off his championship mindset and wicked endurance. Round 5 started, and Volkanovski kept pressuring Makhachev, walking forward, landing and taking shots. Makhachev was looking for a takedown, but Volk again showed unreal defense all night and was even looking for his own takedown, fighting till the end, pushing the pace. And late in the round, Volkanovski lands a hard punch that sat Makhachev down, and Volk was raining down punches until the fight ends. Wow, what a fight. In the end, Islam Makhachev defeats Alexander Volkanovski by decision. Alright, here's my final thoughts. This is a truly historic event. We have never seen the number 1 pound-for-pound and the number 2 pound-for-pound in the world face off, and keep in mind they are both in their prime. You couldn't write a better script. Quick shout out to the UFC for putting this fight together, because sometimes we don't get to see some of these incredible matchups in boxing, and it sucks for us, the fans. Alright, let's be honest here, guys. There was a few big storylines here. Could Volk stop the takedown, and was he undersized? Well, damn, do we have our answer. Both these fighters showed off their strengths and dug deep, pushing the pace to the end, and this fight didn't disappoint. Huge shout out to Volkanovski for fighting an incredible fight and showing off his skills, being so undersized and moving up a weight class. But tonight belongs to Islam Makhachev, and his style served him well, securing a lot of ground control time that won him the fight and showed why he is the champion. Alright, here's some quick stats on Makhachev. He is now 24-1. He is the UFC lightweight champion. He will be the number 1 ranked pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He has 11 wins by submission, 4 by knockout. He is on a 12-fight win streak. He has 8 first-round finishes. He now holds wins over Charles Oliveira, Bobby Green, Dan Hooker, and now Alexander Volkanovski. Alright, what's next for Makhachev? Guys, this is simple. I want to see a rematch.
And I probably could have done more earlier. But anyway, what do you do? Credit to him. Well-rounded, yeah. I underestimated his striking, he underestimated my wrestling and stuff like that. So, what do you do? Mixed martial arts, yeah. We at least we threw it all out there. Rematch.
Would you be down for a rematch with Alex at some point?
I'm never choose the opponent. When Dana call me, I will be ready.
Ideally, when would you want to fight again? How many more times do you want to fight this year?
I just say, I'm waiting for the call. I'm a champion, best fighter in the world, just waiting. I never choose opponent, give me real contender.
Do you think Alex is still the 2nd best fighter in the world now, behind you?
He's gonna be 2nd now.
But if not, the lightweight division is stacked with a bunch of killers. You can make so many exciting matchups. So we'll see how this division pans out. But guys, let me know in the comments who you think Islam should fight next and why. This is Jake Hattan with MMA Weekly's The Lowdown Breakdown. See you next time.